What's going on, YouTube? In today's video, we have an incredible opportunity to talk to PeanutButterJelly, who is one of Singapore's best Red Purple Law players, who just recently got second place in both the Grand Asia Open and the Singapore CS. I thought this would be an incredible opportunity for us to go inside the mine since we have OP07 coming out soon, and I know a lot of community members have been looking forward and looking ahead already to OP08 as well, where we see Red Purple Law being a very, very strong deck, if not the best. So I hope that you guys enjoy this awesome conversation that we have with him. It happened to be a really fun time, and so I hope that you guys enjoy it from beginning to end, and let's get right into the video. Actually, before we get into the video, I gotta also say that I'm currently sponsored by Elgato. You guys can check them out by clicking on the link right above here or down below. They are one of the premier brands in audiovisual technology, and so upgrade your guys' setup today. Go check them out and use my code ZZVU, which should be right above here as well, to get 5% off your guys' order. And let's get into it. Let's go, man. So for those that don't know who this is, maybe you guys are a little familiar because he had been on our stream when we were in Japan, and that's where we got to meet him. But we have none other than PeanutButterJelly here, who just recently had gotten second place at the Grand Asia Open, and then this past weekend he repeated it and got second place at the Singapore CS. So, shit, man. Welcome in. Welcome in, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you giving me some of your time. It's something where there might be other people from Singapore who have, I guess, made more of a name for themselves or been more popular, I guess. But within the past couple of weeks, you've been able to really solidify yourself as a top player for sure.
Yeah, I mean this meta is like honestly one of my best meta game. Like, because I've been playing RP Law since 05, and coincidentally it's like 08 just came out, like very, very powerhouse cards for this particular leader. Then yeah, it's just shot through the roof.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. And but one thing is bad because I don't like to play like meta leaders. That's why I played like RP Law since 05. And now everybody's playing it, so it's like I don't want to play anymore.
Oh man. And then it's always one of those things where people they just see you playing it now, especially because you're topping. They're like, oh my god, you know, this guy, he only topped because he's playing Red Purple Law, but they don't know the backstory behind it, you know.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, people in Singapore know that I've been playing this since like the 05, 06 period. It was so bad. It has so much flaws. Resources wise, no hand cards, no Dawn, and it's like bad overall. But 08 just made it one of the best, if not the best leader right now.
Someone from chat here says that they don't see any cereals on the shelf. Where are the cereals at?
Nah. That is graded. That's at the grading company right now.
Okay. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So for people to kind of get to know you a little bit more, what is like your background, I guess? I know for sure One Piece is not your first TCG, right?
Nope. I don't think so. I started off, if you was to say, like back in my old, like really, really very, very far, like maybe 11, 13 years ago, 14 years ago, I started off with Pokemon, as well as Duel Masters and a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like when Yu-Gi-Oh! Has English cards back in Singapore.
That's crazy. So, Duel Masters? Yeah. Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah, back when like packs are so expensive because we are like primary school kids at like 11 years old, 12 years old. We have no money to buy packs. It's like $5 a pack, and it was like basically our week's allowance.
That's crazy. Wow, I haven't heard about Duel Masters in a minute.
It's been a long time. Like Bolshak, Alcadias. I don't know if you heard of them. Balum.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God, those are so OG.
And
Yeah.
then at Worlds, you also competed in a different TCG. Is that correct?
Vanguard.
There we
I
go.
was qualified for Vanguard Worlds. This actually you can say last year, but the Worlds was like this year. So I was there to compete, and yeah, it was just I've been playing Vanguard ever since I quit like Pokemon and everything. It's a fun game, but sadly the game is like the market is shit. So not much rewards for competitive players.
I see. I see. And how'd you end up doing at Worlds for Vanguard?
I think I got bubbled out at like because it was top 8 cut if I remember correctly. I bubbled out at like 10 plus, like maybe 12 or something. Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
So it was quite unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's for fun.
Hey. And so now with now that you are, from Vanguard, you transition over to One Piece, which I think you're primarily playing now, correct?
Yes.
yeah.
But I'm still playing like a bit of Vanguard because the game is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, the game is fun. It's just that it doesn't have rewards for competitive players. It's just not as profitable if you put it bluntly. It's like it's just not as profitable as Bandai card games.
Okay. Gotcha. And so how would you say that you prepare differently, or what do you do exactly to be able to play so well, not only in One Piece but then in other card games like that, because you had such good placements in back-to-back tournaments like Grand Asia Open and CS?
I would say it's because like building up to the GAO as well as the CS, like Noel and the others, they were like boot camping at his house or somewhere else. So it's like just keep playing, and play until you got like a breakthrough. It's like, oh shit, if everybody's playing this card, I'm gonna try to be different and try to make a build that counters this build. So it's like going on and on just for the whole week. I mean, I wasn't there for the whole week, but I was there for like 3 days. Yeah, it was just I'm just gonna go with this build, etc. But if you're saying like building up to the tournament, nothing else is very very different because like card games, it's just fundamentals. Depends on how you look at the game. Like, oh, what am I gonna do now? What am I supposed to do now? Etc. So it's like the fundamentals is mainly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything that you see in other players as to why they aren't placing or can't place as well as you?
To be honest, in both days, it's like some of my friends, they got X2 and out. I would say it's unlucky. Like, really is in this current meta, it's really really unlucky. When everybody's playing RP Law, it's the deck pilots itself. Like most of the people think that the deck pilots itself, what you draw is what you're gonna play. It's like 4-1-4, 3-1-4, or 5-1-4. And by that time you will know what this means, but I'm gonna keep it under wraps for now.
Okay.
Like
okay.
this 4-1-4, 3-1-4, and 5-1-4. Yeah. So basically, if your hand is really bad, it's just hard for you to play against RP Law at that stage. Like if they are hitting everything like 3-1-4, 4-1-4, 5-1-4. So it's depends on luck as well. Yeah.
Gotcha. Just the good old RNG of trading card games, huh?
That's right. I mean, it's 8 round Swiss, 9 round Swiss. It's a lot.
Yep.
So sometimes you just can't be lucky. Like for the whole day, you just maybe lose 1-2 games and you bubble out of top cut. It's frustrating, but it is what it is.
Yep. And so what are your thoughts then on, because in the Western format, over here in the States, we're gonna be having OPO7 coming out soon. What do you think about the OPO7 format and then leading into OPO8?
I think OPO7 is quite all-rounded because with the introduction of like Lucci, people will start be playing like more Lucci and maybe Moria, but there will be a very what's that called? A very equal number of different kind of leaders popping up here and there. BY Luffy, Lucci, Moria. There will be some Moria believers. Apilo, and maybe Enel. Like this, mainly this 5. Then it's totally different from OPO8. OPO8 is you're just gonna see a lot of Apilo.
Okay.
Proven. Yeah,
All
as
right,
proven
so
from the previous CS. It's like Japan CS just passed, and it was like top 4 was like 3 RP law. Oh, that was so nuts. Like, yeah.
us in the Western format, we're gonna have to really savor and enjoy OPO7 then, because when OPO8 comes out with that Black Maria and whatnot, it's gonna be oppressive.
As much as I hate to admit it, yeah, it is. Yeah, you guys should savor OPO7.
Okay. Oh my god. And so then what do you think is gonna be the best deck in OPO7? Or is there a number one deck? A true number one deck?
I would say if you are a good enough pilot, I think BY is very, very good.
Okay.
BY Luffy.
Okay.
Yeah. Because right now, OPO8, RP Law wins BY quite hard because of Maria. I mean, you can't bomb the Maria, you're just gonna keep getting free dawn, ram, and it's like every turn if you're gonna eat my attacks, I'm just gonna block a law, drop 2 cards, and yeah, it's just super not worth it. And in OPO7, it's harder for the RP Law players to really keep using their Dawn, they keep using their leader ability, keep returning the Dawn, and they will find themselves like playing at 4 Dawn, maybe in turn 5, etc. So it's like, it's harder, it's more punishable if you are just mindlessly using your leader ability. And no need to say, I don't think I need to reiterate the fact that BY Luffy really wins out like black decks just because of the 9k base. So yeah, I think BY Luffy is gonna be one of the best decks in OPO7.
So then, as a Sakazuki player myself, and for some others that are in the community or that will be watching the video, what's a deck that I should play in 07, or what deck should I transition to? Because I'm lost, bro. I don't know what to play in 07, and people keep asking me.
To be honest, I think Lucci probably does almost the same thing as Sakazuki, except that you don't have any blue shenanigans, which is like bot deck, etc. But Lucci should probably fit you the most. Yeah.
Okay. Even though Luffy is, a mix.
You can always tag for the BY Luffy matchup, depending on how much BY Luffy you feel you're gonna meet. But like I said, you can't really tag to fight all matchups. There are some matchups you need to dodge. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
But in OPO8, it's no brainer. Just play RP Law.
So then, because of that, should people just play it in 07 then?
RP Law?
Yeah, RP Law, to prepare themselves, to get more reps and more of an understanding of the deck, or?
Well, you can. I feel like it's a good deck as well because of the only addition to the deck is actually just Sanji. So you can, yeah, I guess you can. You just have to be more like resourceful with your Dawn management.
You're saying the only addition to 08 RP Law is
07.
Okay, yeah, 07. Yeah.
07 is just the 6k Sanji, the blocker. And OPO8 is just Pudding and Maria, but these two cards is very, very crucial. Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think Apilo is gonna get. I don't think Apilo is gonna get banned. It's not gonna be like Sakazuki because, as a leader itself, it's not really consistent. It's too dependent on your draws, and it's not like your leader makes your deck more consistent. It's not like Sakazuki where I can just drop one, draw one every turn, and as well as use my on attack -1 cost every turn. Upload don't work like that. Yeah,
oh man, that's a debate that we were having in chat recently about if red purple law will get banned and how does it really compare to Sakazuki as a leader itself. But yeah, I don't know. I guess only time will tell, right? Only time will tell.
I can safely say that it's not gonna get banned. At
Okay.
most, like the Maria is gonna probably get restricted or choice restricted, or maybe even like banned
Mhm.
for the deck. Yeah, but anything else, I don't think it's really too much of a problem for the leader.
Okay. Okay. And so we have somebody asking here, are you a fan of the anime or manga, or do you only play the TCG?
I have been chasing the manga for a while until the Zunisha the Zo period, like the Zunisha the elephant, because it got so boring. It's like what I was just watching like, oh my god, it's so boring. And I just stopped the manga. Then recently with the maybe not recent, like when they introduced Gear 5 in the anime, I was like, oh my god, the animation is so good. I'm gonna watch it again. So I just now just catching up on the anime.
Oh, okay. Did you skip that arc, or did you?
Yes.
There's no way, dude.
It's so boring. It's so boring. Yeah, when the Jack comes in, they invade the Zunisha, that the elephant. The elephant. I think it's a village where the Neko and the dog is there.
Yep.
That was so boring. Like, oh my god, I can't even fathom. It's like so boring. Like,
oh man.
I mean, some people might say that, oh my god, that is a very good arc. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just not for me.
Hey, fair. That's fair. So yeah, is Black Maria a problem? Yes or yes? Definitely a yes, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a problem. It definitely is a problem. It's too good. It just makes people use their dawn resource too casually. Like, if you'd say, it's like too irresponsibly. It's irresponsibly. Yeah.
Dang,
So
okay.
the card has to go, man. The card has to go.
Oh,
And
man.
furthermore, it's a 2K counter. You definitely will play it. Yeah.
We have another question here. Do you think Red Purple Law will get by the ban list by the time it? Oh, okay. So do you think that it's gonna get by ban list by the time it hits 08 English? Or like anything about it, or like do you think the Black Maria would get restricted by the time it hits OP08 for the Western format?
07 is coming out next month for you guys.
It's coming out in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That means 08 is in another 3 months.
Yeah.
That would be September. To be honest, if more and more people complain about it, then yeah. Because previously it was like the hot fix for the. It's not really hot fix. The very short notice ban list came out for the Whitebeard, the Nami, the Mako. It came out like super abrupt, and I think it's due to complaints of the players. So if the same situation arises, I think it will be banned by the time 08 by the time 08 comes out for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you weren't playing Red Purple Law in OA, what would you play?
Okay. So I've been playing since 05, right? So I have not been playing any other leaders except for one, and you probably can't guess it. It's a very underrated leader.
Is it
You
Blue
take a guess.
Dofi?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I started off with Blue Dofi since like OPO1. Like everybody be playing like Kid and Red Luffy. Like in the first CS, I just brought Blue Dofi there, and I just got pummeled by all the kids.
But so you would choose this deck because of kind of like your biasness towards it, but does it do well in 08 though?
I would say if you are saying with the current RP law and like Lucci, I think it's still okay.
Okay.
Like if you see if you count like card wise, my leader ability is gaining me 1 extra card every turn, and if I'm calling like a Moria, like the retrieve cards Moria from the top, is another +1. So I suppose like you can try to win your opponent with card advantage, but sometimes you need a few cheeky triggers like Gravity Blade to deal with RP Law as well. So I think the deck has potential, but competitive wise, it's if you're gonna play like 8-9 rounds Swiss, I don't think you're gonna go into top cut.
Okay.
Yeah, but a Japanese guy did it, so can you.
Yeah, I did my research, chat. That's how I knew about the Blue Dofi. I did a little research, man.
You asked well, right?
And so I guess that brings up a question of what are your feelings on the other countries in Asia, because like we saw Green Uta winning to qualify for Worlds and last year, and then we saw now, like you were talking about, the Blue Dofi, but then why do we not see that happen in Singapore? We don't see any rogue decks like that, you know?
If you say like qualify for Worlds, it's hard to gauge because everyone's tournament to qualify for Worlds is usually different format. Like when the guy who played Uta got in, if I remember correctly, it was EBO1 or OPO7. I think it was EBO1. Yeah, EBO1. He qualified through EBO1. So, and the Singapore one, the Asia finals was also EBO1. And back then, the EBO1 just came out. So nobody really had time to crack any decks from EBO1, like including RP Law. RP Law in EBO1 is quite strong because of the Kid and Killer, and maybe some people play Chopper. But that was like the tournament was a few days after before the finals. So it was like it's just nobody cracked it. So everybody just stick to what they want to play, what they feel is good in OPO6, which is like Moria, Saka, yeah. So that is mainly the reason why. So it's very hard to gauge how a rogue deck will fare when nobody has the time to crack it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Back then, I think for the Asia finals, there are a few of them brought BY Luffy, but back then it was like not even cracked yet. So it was, the state of the deck is very awkward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And one of the decks that we haven't heard you bring up at all is Bonnie. And so how does that run in OPO7, or is it just at a disadvantage against most of the other decks?
Bonnie in OPO7 is pretty good. I mean, Noel is always saying, "Oh, I'm the best Bonnie. I'm the best Bonnie."
When does he not say that he's not the best at anything though?
Okay. Bonnie is pretty good, but I myself I have not touched Bonnie, so I can't really comment too much on it. But to be honest, the deck might lose to Lucci if they can find a way to bomb. They prepare enough resources to bomb your 9-0 when it comes out. Against RP Law at that state, OPO 7 state is RP Law and OPO 7 is pretty good against Bonnie as well. Except for the fact that if they can keep drawing the Holy Jones for Bonnie. Other than that, fighting NL is also Bonnie is also favored. Fighting BY Luffy, Bonnie is also actually favored.
Oh, okay.
So maybe Bonnie is a good pick for OPO 7.
Okay, there you guys go.
Now that you mention it.
So
Yeah.
six pretty good decks that give nice variety in the format.
Yeah, if you're playing anything else, you're probably gonna wanna try to climb a mountain or something. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Maybe Boa, but Boa isn't really that good in OPO 7 mainly because nobody cracked it yet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you know how NA is. NA loves being able to run rogue decks and funky deck lists and stuff. So there might be somebody who cracks it.
Yeah, I reckon. I hope and I look forward to seeing that happen because people will be like, "Oh, no way!" Like, just in disbelief. I hope someone does that.
And then how is Whitebeard or Marco in OPO8? Marco does Marco have an answer to all meta decks?
Marco currently at this state, nobody cracked the deck yet as well, so it's hard to say. But from my experiences with the deck, I think the deck is pretty bad. I mean, mainly because nobody cracked the deck yet.
Okay.
So I can't really comment too much about it as well. Whitebeard pretty much auto loses. Not really auto loses, but loses very heavily disadvantaged against RP Law because everyone's running the Japan list, which runs like 3 or 4 of the blocker law. And being 6 life, you're gonna eat 1 life every turn. You're definitely gonna hit the threshold for the discard law. And they don't have to worry about their Dawn as well because they're just gonna ramp it back up with Maria.
That Black Maria, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the only card that is good throughout and for any decks to play is probably Pudding, like the blue Pudding. So blue decks might get a surprise, like ambush on some other meta decks as long as they can get that Pudding out to gain maximum value.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know as well. Like it's a very, very situational thing.
Okay. And yes, Chico, Red Purple Law with Black Maria is the best deck in the format for OPO8. What do you know? Like the spread for the decks that were run at CS or at Grand Asia Open?
Let me. Okay, I know the Grand Asia Open one because in Twitter, I think it was Noah who actually got the spread. But let me just get it out.
There was chat says 11 Red Purple Laws in top 16 Japan CS. Wow, that's crazy. Blue Waffle better than Blue Pudding.
Blue Pudding actually sounds.
Oh my god, he knew. He knew T-Mai.
Even that flavor.
Oh,
okay, I have the. Okay, basically, I know the top 4. Was it? Yes. Okay, for top 16 for Singapore CS, it was 7 red purple law, 5 Lucci, 3 black yellow Luffy, as well as 1 Enel.
Oh, okay. It's not. I mean, I thought it would have been more skewed towards red purple law, but it's actually not too bad.
I mean, it's red purple law and Lucci, so
Yeah. Yeah.
these two are the main dominant ones. But in top 4, it's 3 RP law and 1 Lucci.
Oh wow. Okay. And then both times for CS and for Grand Asia Open, you played red purple law mirror match in the final round, correct?
Yes.
Oh man. And how did those go for your? How did the talk to us about the Grand Asia Open one first, I guess.
Okay, so at the end for the final game for GAO, it was against Calvin, another fellow Singaporean playing RP Law. To be honest, I lost because one turn I couldn't develop. I was like I started second. He won dice roll. I started second. I couldn't develop anybody at all. So my play that turn was just to I know he's gonna take the first damage, so I just gonna put 2 Dawn on leader and beat and pass turn. So it's like because of that turn, it was really really hard to get my board back, my board presence as well as the board advantage, and I pretty much just lost from there. I mean, I had a comeback chance, but it would mean betting on his life having no counters at all. But from what he's playing, like from his play previous turn, I know that his hand is like super rich. It's probably like 2-2 or 2-1, etc. So that's that. But this guy is quite consistent because in CS I faced him yet again in top 8.
Oh.
And this time I get my revenge.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah. And for the finals for the CS, it was quite unfortunate because on that day, I think there was a bug going around. I was feeling so down. It's like just a bit, it's pretty like just feeling very unwell, and like I couldn't really think too much. At one point, I wanted to drop out.
Oh.
At Swiss, yeah. So it was just so bad. Then I made some misplays in finals, which cost me the game. Like I read it wrongly. I read the situation wrongly because OPO8 made me too reliant on Black Maria to regain my Dawn, and I just relied on her so much that I thought I had time to drop her down, but I don't. So I was playing like with 4 Dawn, and maybe at one point of time I was playing with 0 Dawn, playing with 2 Dawn. So bad. Like because of that one misplay, it's just because I was thinking like, oh, I think you have Reiju. I'm just gonna ram down so that you cannot Reiju. I want to Reiju lock you, so that I can use my Reiju while you cannot, so I can keep gaining card advantage. But because of that turn he was at 7 Dawn, I was at 2 Dawn. So no matter what combination, Queen, Reiju, you can't go to 2 Dawn. So definitely you can't proc your Reiju. But what he did, he's a very good player. He's from Thailand. One of the best, in my opinion. He just keep pressuring me. I can't drop any of my Dawn Rampers because I had to be defensive. I can't drop Black Maria. I can't drop anything. So it was like very, very, just very oppressive. So that's that. But I mean, I learned.
Hey, and still, you did amazing, man.
It's still the first loser because I'm second.
Yep. Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's
and
fine.
In the red purple law mirror, you want to go first or second? I'm assuming first then. When you said you lost dice roll and you went second.
Mainly depends on your build and your preference. I would like to go second because of the extra card advantage. The good thing about going first is that because let's say if I'm playing RP Law Mirror, then I'm going second. and my opponent is going first. So let's say I draw, and I will have six cards. So I'll usually pass turn because I'm not gonna drop my Gordon for you to free bot deck. And that's the thing, because when your opponent starts their turn, they have they have 6 hand, and they can attack. So usually if they attack for 5, your main reaction is to eat it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 7 cards. And because of Black Maria, in this meta, what you can do is at 3 Dawn, the first player that goes second, on 3 Dawn, you play down Black Maria, you press her effect, then you use Law Leader's ability to come down the blocker law to -1 to make your opponent drop 2. And you'll be back at 2 Dawn because it copies your opponent Dawn. So it's like, it's nuts. it's too much value. It's really too much value.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then for OPO7, is it just a rock paper scissors meta?
OPO7. Yeah, I reckon it is. It's yeah. Okay, One Piece has always been rock paper scissors meta. It just depends on which is more consistent. That's why sometimes you have to dodge the matchup like totally. Like you can't expect to win all the matchup that you're gonna face. So sometimes you have to dodge.
Mm-hmm. And so then what were your, obviously other than red purple law, what did you end up losing to in like Swiss rounds in Grand Asia Open CS, or like what were some of your hardest matchups then?
Let me take a look, because I don't really I remembered like the games that I lost to is probably just mirror match. Okay, in Swiss for championship, I lost my final Swiss, my 8th Swiss, to Red Purple Law.
Okay. All right.
Then okay, for GAO, however, I lost at the second last Swiss to Calgara.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the deck is underrated at that time because nobody knows, like, the OPO8 just came out. Nobody knows what the heck the deck does. So like after that, right now, like for CS, Calgara is not really as scary because people know what it does. So, and against the current state of RP Law, which plays like 3 or 4 blocker law, as I mentioned earlier, Calgara is not much of a threat right now. It's just because when it was first used in GAO, nobody knows what it does.
Gotcha.
So it takes everybody by surprise. I was taken by surprise. When they go first, it's quite hard to win because they can... Okay, so their game plan is just turn 1, if they start first, they're going to want to start first. They're going to use upper yard, check top 5 for the Sky Island trades. Then turn 2, usually is just to drop a searcher and search for whatever. And turn 3, that's the most important turn, where they have 5 Dawn. What they're gonna do is they're gonna put 1 on leader, attack. And using leader ability, they're gonna take the life and they're gonna call the 5 cost 7k Viper. And on calling the 5 cost 7k Viper, you can bot deck your upper yard, check top 5 for I think another upper yard or Shandorian warrior. I'm not too sure about the specifics, but you can do that. So basically, it's a free card because your upper yard already gains 1 card previously, and you are just bottom decking the upper yard to get another card. And with 4 Dawn, what you can do is call the dog and the master. I forgot what's their name. Holy and
Holy and Ohm. Ohm and Holy.
Yes, Ohm and Holy.
Yep.
So in that one turn, you develop a 7/6/5. And next turn is gonna be Calgara into Mont Blanc, Nolan Mont Blanc. So it's like you just build the board so fast. You are gaining cards with cards that you already used, the effect like upper yard, then wiper, board decking your upper yard, you get another card. So it's like it's very hard to at that time nobody knows what it does, so it was very very scary. As
Okay.
well as the one cost events they have. The one cost event that they have is a radical beam. That one is quite common. The guard point, that one is very very common as well. But they have this one cost event which rests is a counter. Rests one of your opponent 4 costs, and your leader or character gains 1k base for the rest of the turn. So that is pretty scary as well at that time. But now everybody knows how to play around it, so it's less scary.
Okay. Okay. And then what about Black Yellow Luffy against Red Purple Law? Do you feel like
Oh
it's
my god.
a hard
It's,
matchup or 50-50 or?
to be honest, I would say it's mainly RP Law favored. It's definitely RP Law favored.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time it's because you have not enough Dawn, but like I said, Maria just solves the whole problem. Yeah.
Oh man. So in 07, Black Yellow Luffy kind of has the edge.
Yes.
And then 08, it completely shifts because of that Black Maria.
Yes.
Okay.
The Black Maria is just too it just gives you too much reward for if you are like playing like shit early. You just keep using later ability, then like maybe your turn 4 you have 3 Dawn. Just call the Black Maria, you just press and you're back to 8. You're gonna be same as your opponent. So it's like, oh my god, it's nuts. That card is nuts.
Oh man. And then so from Grand Asia Open and CS, what did you end up winning? What was the pricing for second place?
So for GAO, top 8 was probably the most prize you can get, which is like the serial Shanks. Followed by that, top 16 it was the flagship Reiju,
Oh, okay, okay.
and I think 32 was the Cavendish. Then top 64 was the Kobe, the flagship Kobe.
You guys are still getting the Kobe's?
Nah. Like
Oh.
it's just for this event.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Then for top 2 for GAO, we get an invite to the GAO finals, which is in Thailand in 2 months.
Oh, wow.
That you can for that is like you play for the Asia finals. So top 2, I think top 2 for that event goes to Asia finals, and after Asia finals is like World finals. But hopefully they increase the amount of slots for World finals this year, because last year was like top 2 or top 3 only. Like top 2, yeah, I think. It's like the slots are too little for Asia players.
And so in 2 months, that means that you're going to have 09 by then? Or is it going to be still 08?
08, still 08.
It's going to be still 08, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you still...
Yeah, but we will be having the ST, the Dolphy, the Uta, the Smoker. We're gonna
that's
have those
right. Yeah, okay.
by next month.
Okay.
So I
okay.
might not play Dolphy. Who knows?
Wow, that's going to be crazy. And didn't you get a trophy too? Didn't you get some trophies or something like that? Ooh! Let's go. That's amazing.
It says here Asia, like next ticket, Asia finals.
Wow, that's really cool how they did that.
Yeah, and I'll be getting one for the CS as well, but it's been delayed because maybe manufacturing things or shipping issues. I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, that's awesome. That's really, really cool, man. I wish we had trophies like that for regionals here and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, regionals. There's only the mat. Yeah, the play mat.
Yeah, just the play mat and then cereal. So yeah.
I mean, the cereal is good enough, I guess. And the prizes you guys get is not it's pretty pricey as well. Like the top 64, the top 32, then the top do you have? Oh, you don't have 32. You have top 64, 16, then 8.
No, I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I was playing the Australia side.
Is it 16 or is it 32, you guys?
Managed to get like a serious Shanks. Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But the bad thing is about this is like these cards are too easily obtained that people don't know the difference between the Japanese one and the English one. Like for you guys get kit the championship kit, like which ended recently at 64. Then the law at 16. But for us, it's like top 8 and top 4 subsequently.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And our Luffy is like an area finals prize, which we get like 3. Like after the championship, we qualify for the area finals, Singapore final. Then after that, you get top 3, you get the Luffy. So that one is quite expensive as well compared to the English counterpart.
Yeah. And I think same with like the flagship Zoro or something like that. Championship Zoro.
Oh no, championship Zoro Japanese is expensive.
Yeah.
But for the flagship prizes, like the flagship Zoro, which is like the 3-cost Rush Zoro, the English one is significantly more expensive for some reason.
Okay.
It's like 2 times, 3 times. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a nice card.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And hopefully you get your cereal back from what? Do you send a PSA Beckett?
Yeah, PSA.
PSA, yeah. Hopefully you get it back soon.
Yeah, mainly the Japanese cereals just send it to PSA because Beckett is like it's useless unless you get a black label. Yeah.
I feel that, man. Well, shit, dude. Congratulations once again on doing so well in the past like a month or so, and I really appreciate you giving me some of your time and talking.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and if you guys did not know, Peanut Butter Jelly here does coaching, so we'll be dropping the link for his Calendly or whatever it is in the chat. I'll be dropping that, and you guys, if you want some Red Purple Law coaching, because like he said, he's been playing Red Purple Law for a very long time, and so go check him out. Go follow him on Twitter as well. So we'll be dropping the links for that, and yeah, thank you, brother. I know it's getting late over there.
Yeah, it's like 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's great. Yeah, his name is Peanut Butter Jelly. Peanut Butter Jelly, you guys. If you didn't know his name, you know it now. Okay? You know it now. Oh, wait. Before you leave, would you be willing to show your deck list or no?
Okay.
You guys can see here 6, or sorry, not 6. Jeez. It's gonna be 3 of the Sanjis, 3 Queens, 4 Kids, 3 Laws, 4 Sachi Penguin, 4 Reijus, 4 Black Marias, of course, 3 Zorojuros, 4 Puddings, 4 Kid Killers, 2 Zoros, 3 Otamas, 4 Gordons, 4 Rays Maxes. So I don't think that there's anything like too spicy.
I'm about to log onto League of Legends.
Oh, you're a psycho, man. I'm keeping him from his League of Legends. Oh,
Yes.
jeez, dude. All right, go play, man. I appreciate you a lot. All right, I'll talk to you again soon.
See ya.
Yep, peace. All right, that is the end of the video right here. If you guys have watched the whole thing and enjoyed it so far, make sure you guys go hit that like button. Go comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what you thought about the video. And as always, good luck in your guys' matches. Good luck in the locals, store championships, regionals, whatever it might be. Stay winning, and I'll see you guys in the next one.